Hey team, wanted to do a quick shout out to my Facebook friends and followers. My book Fatwa, which you know I could not get published because every publishing house was terrified to publish. This is the age of the coward, for fear that the publishing house would be blown up. But you came through. Not only did you come through, but because of the large number of pre-orders, it's in bookstores. It was released yesterday. I want you to go into your bookstores and say, I want a fatwa. Yeah, I mean it. Because getting this book, apart from, the story, which is shocking, apart from the fact that no media will talk about it, because, Jake Tapper says, Allahu Akbar is a beautiful phrase. Yeah, that's how dangerous the media is. Allahu Akbar, which means Allah is greater. Greater than what? Greater than your God. Is Muhammad, and I'm not talking about Muhammad down the street, I'm talking about the Prophet of Islam. Allahu Akbar was Muhammad's jihadi war cry. That's what Allahu Akbar is. And as you see, in New York, the Halloween jihadi, he's happy jihadi. He wants to raise the flag of jihad, the black flag of jihad. People say it's the ISIS flag. No, it's the black flag of jihad. Al-Qaeda uses it. Many Muslim militia groups use it. It's the flag for holy war. And so the deception, I wanted you to see the deception. This is what's in my book, Fatwa. Because the American people are being disarmed. You hear me say this all the time, but now you see it through the glasses of knowledge. And you will see even more if you get the book. You need to get the book. As I said, it's an act of defiance. You want to protest the Sharia? Get the book, because it's not what the media will ever talk about. Every single time there's a jihad attack, what follows it? Dawah. Under Islam, dawah is proselytizing for Islam, and that's exactly what we get. After every jihad attack, what did it take? 5 hours for NBC to say, Muslim Americans brace for backlash. Excuse me? It's backlash that never happens. They've been saying this since 9/11. They did this with 9/11 too. 32,000 deadly Islamic attacks. That's not including thwarted attacks. That's not including attacks with no casualty. Deadly Islamic attacks. If you want to see the list, go to thereligionofpeace.com. And after every jihad attack, we get, oh no, not Islamophobia. Yeah, because Islamophobia is Sharia. It's a Sharia device in order to crush any criticism of Islam, jihad, jihadic doctrine, or Sharia. Every bloodbath is followed by dawah, proselytizing for Islam. You have the deputy commissioner in New York get up before the world and say, this is not about Islam, this is not about a mosque. Yeah, that's exactly what it's about. And just for knowing, New York is going to the election, to the polls, to elect a mayor, and sickeningly enough, I am sure that Mayor de Blasio will win again. Mayor de Blasio, who campaigned on appeasing Muslims, who campaigned on dismantling counterterrorist initiatives, and he did. Do you know that the mosque, that the jihadi, whose name, I won't say it in Arabic, I'm going to say it in English, Sword of Allah, that's what his name is. His mosque was under investigation. And in an act of, I think, treason, Mayor de Blasio dismantled that program. Could you imagine if he didn't? Could you imagine if they continued to investigate it? There were over 20 Muslims that they deemed to be dangerous, or as they like to say, radicalized, as I like to say, devout. And he made them drop that counterterrorism program. Perhaps if we had continued to investigate it, those people would be alive today. And he will get reelected. And Mayor de Blasio has blood on his hands. And that's why it is critical that you get this book, that you give this book. Fatwa for Hanukkah, Fatwa for Christmas. It's a protest against the Sharia. I'll never be here I am. I'm a woman who stands in defense of freedom of speech in America, targeted for death because of my defense of freedom of speech. You'll never see me opposite Charlie Rose. You're never going to see this message, because they are seeking to disarm you. You know, Muhammad Atta, the 9/11 ringleader of the jihad attack, said to the passengers on the plane that was headed to the World Trade Center, they didn't know it. He said, stay quiet and you'll be all right. Stay quiet and you'll be okay. And that's exactly what they're telling us now. Stay quiet and you'll be okay. Stay quiet and you'll be all right. I'm here to tell you, you will not be all right. I am here to tell you, if you stay quiet, you are aiding and abetting in your own death and the death of your civilization and your freedoms. Yes, this book is shocking. It's my story. But frankly, I'm but a proxy in this terrible long war. The fact is, what happened to me is what happens to every American, in large and small ways, that stands in defense of freedom. Getting this book is saying no to Sharia, saying no to blasphemy laws, saying no to CARE, saying no to Islamic supremacism. If you support the work, you get the book. It's an act of defiance. It's more than just getting a book. It's a movement. It's a freedom movement. And there are no casual observers in this war. There's a right side and there's a wrong side. And sitting on the fence is evil. In any compromise between food and poison, death profits. In any compromise between good and evil, evil profits. And I urge you to share the link, go to Amazon. I really prefer you go to the bookstore and say, I want a fatwa. And upload the video, and I'll post it on my page to my million, yes, my million freedom-loving team. I'm so thrilled I got this book out, and you know, we sold out the first run, so that's even more exciting. But really, just to prove that they don't control the information superhighway. They don't control what we see and hear, even though, as you know, on Facebook, they've blocked my newsfeed. Google AdSense has dropped my account, suspended my account because my site is dangerous and derogatory. Remember that. Truth is dangerous and derogatory, okay? If it wasn't for you guys, my YouTube account would never have been reinstated. My PayPal account would never have been reinstated. I have you for that. I thank you for that. It's a good week. It's a good week for freedom. I want to thank Sean Hannity for having me on. You know, they're so afraid to have me on. The monster. And he had me on Halloween, which is perfect. Please get the book. It helps support the work. It helps get the word out. It shows we won't be cowed. Walk around with it. Fatwa. Get your own fatwa. If everybody has a fatwa, I can tell you one thing. They can't kill us all. And I just wanted to do this short video to thank you. To thank you for getting it, to thank you for getting it into bookstores. I think it's number 50 now on Amazon. You know, God bless you. I love you, and fight! Never give up, never give in, never surrender.
We will make America great again.